Afghanistan is going through tough times. With a harsh winter around, shortage of food supplies and health facilities have added to the woes of the people. In view of the challenging humanitarian situation there, India acted quickly and dispatched 1.6 tons of medicines from Delhi to Kabul by a special flight operated by Calm Air on 11th of December. This flight had brought 10 Indian and 94 Afghan nationals from Kabul to New Delhi. The medicines were handed over to the representatives of the World Health Organization in Kabul for use at the Indira Gandhi Children's Hospital in Kabul. Appropriately labeled Gift from the People of India to the People of Afghanistan, this was the first consignment sent by India after Taliban took control of Afghanistan in August last year. Taliban spokesperson for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Abdul Kahar Balki, appreciated the medicine supplies to Indira Gandhi Children's Hospital in Kabul. The Afghan ambassador to India, Farid Mamundzai, took to Twitter to thank India and posted, "These life-saving medicines would help many families in Afghanistan in this difficult time." On 1st of January, India sent 500,000 doses of Covaxin to Kabul by a flight of Iran's Mahan Air. These were handed over to Indira Gandhi Children's Hospital in Kabul. It was also announced that another batch of 500,000 doses would be supplied in the coming weeks. True to the spirit of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, New Delhi pledged to provide more medicines and food grains for the country reeling in hunger and distress. A week later, India followed up with the third tranche of medical assistance. 2 tons of essential life-saving medicines were delivered to Kabul on 7th January. In a statement, the External Affairs Ministry said, "India stands committed to continue our special relationship with the people of Afghanistan and provide them humanitarian assistance." Taliban spokesman Zabiullah Mujahid lauded India's contribution and tweeted, "The Islamic Emirate is grateful to India for its humanitarian assistance and cooperation." India's gesture has been appreciated by the neighboring countries. Iran's Foreign Minister Hossein Amir Abdollahian spoke to External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on phone and offered to help India in the transportation of wheat, medicines and COVID vaccines to Afghanistan. India can in fact send the aid to Afghanistan via the Chabahar port in Iran, which is being developed jointly by the two nations. In 2020, India had supplied 75,000 metric tons of wheat to Afghanistan through this route. It may provide a way out to supply wheat to Afghanistan when negotiations between India and Pakistan are on for the past 3 months to discuss the modalities for the delivery of 50,000 metric tons of wheat through Wagha-Attari border. It may be recalled that in October 2021, New Delhi announced 50,000 metric tons of wheat for Afghanistan as humanitarian assistance and requested Islamabad to ship the food grains via the Wagha border. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar, in a speech delivered on 13 September, had sought unimpeded, unrestricted and direct access to Afghanistan for ensuring supply of assistance to the Afghanistan population. India supported the UN Security Council resolution in December last year to help the aid reach desperate Afghans without violating the sanctions. In the past also, it has been amongst the largest regional donors for Afghanistan, having invested over $3 billion in more than 500 development projects across the country. The Delhi Declaration on Afghanistan, adopted at the Regional Security Dialogue by the National Security Advisors of the region in November 21, called for providing assistance to the Afghan people in an unimpeded, direct and assured manner, and it said that the aid should be distributed in a non-discriminatory manner across all the sections of the society. India's outreach for the war-ravaged nation comes at a time when the United Nations has appealed to the global community to provide $5 billion for Afghanistan. It says that 22 million people inside Afghanistan and a further 5.7 million displaced Afghans in 5 neighboring countries need vital relief this year. According to the World Food Programme, nearly 23 million Afghans, more than half the country's population, are facing acute food shortage. India's assistance with 1.6 metric tons of medicines and injections, 500,000 vaccines, promise of additional jabs, 2 lakh tons of life-saving medicines, and 50,000 tons of wheat is a reflection of its commitment for the Afghan people. Indeed, a welcome step which augurs well for the two neighbors in times to come.